Welcome to our Happy Bladder Challenge. My name is Dr. Mora, and I'm here to talk to you about what makes your bladder happy and what makes your bladder cranky. This is your bladder. Your bladder has a couple different parts. It has your ureters, which go up to your kidneys. It has the body of the bladder, which is made out of a muscle called the detrusor muscle. At the bottom, we have this area that's triangular shape called the trigone. That's what senses pee in the bladder. And we have our urethra down here that comes down to our urethral opening and lets pee out of a vulva or penis. Our bladder is a stretchy muscle. It's not a muscle we can control. It's an involuntary muscle. So if you think about voluntary muscles, I can move my arms, I can move my head, I can make a thought in my brain that moves my body. When it comes to involuntary muscles, it's things like my intestines squeezing, my heart beating, or my bladder relaxing to fill with pee. My bladder is sitting here and relaxing and filling with pee as my kidneys filter out all the gunk from my bloodstream. And when it stretches and reaches a certain point, it says to the brain, "Hey, brain, it's time to go potty." And the brain goes, "Okay, let's get over a toilet. Let's take off our pants. Let's go potty." And the bladder squeezes, and the pelvic floor that's down here, also helping hold pee in, relaxes. And that's how pee happens. When we have trouble with our bladder, things that can happen to make our bladder cranky can be happening with our habits externally to the bladder or internally. So, with our habits, we can be filling the bladder with things like caffeinated tea, and my bladder can be drinking lots of caffeinated tea or coffee or bubble water or alcohol, and that makes my bladder cranky and want to spit it out. We can also be bothering our bladder with things like our intestines smushing on it, or back pain or back injury smushing on the nerves that innervate our bladder. Our bladder can also get cranky by bed. Our bladder can also get cranky by I can't say this apparently, bad bladder habits that we can have, like going to the bathroom every time that we see a toilet, or trying to just in case pee so that we don't have to pee somewhere that we don't want to. We want to really think about filling our bladder up and full for about 2 to 4 hours, depending on how much you're drinking, then emptying our bladder, and then repeating that process throughout the day. And we should not have to get up at night to go to the bathroom. The goal of this class is to help introduce you to your bladder and introduce you to some of your bladder habits and lifestyle things to help you to manage your bladder better and to enjoy the function of your bladder and have less leakage, less urgency, better control, and just better peeing habits so that you have a happier bladder. So you'll see some of our stuffies throughout this whole thing. These are featured by I Heart Guts, and they are super duper cute. And we hope that you have a really fun time in this challenge with us.